Okay, so each class has one of these, one of these, and then there are 3 of these, which each class could just have one, and then they could do different levels of water playing around with it. And then there are 2 of these, one for each class. I have vinegar water here. So if I had plenty of time, I would start off with the glasses not being washed at all and not having washed hands. And I would have them try to run their hand around it, totally dry and without having washed the glasses. And I would see, I would have them observe what happens. Then, without washing the glass and without washing their hands, they could dip their hand in water, not vinegar, and run their hand around it, and it should fail. It should not work. Then we could talk about what vibration is and about the... Guys, turn it down. About the friction, and the coolest thing is that I think it's called skip sound technology, or skip sound resonation. Anyway, it's the fingerprints. It's the little ridges in our fingers that are going across that glass and creating that skip sound, which is the vibration coming out and resonating and making the sound. Okay, so anyway, I would have them make guesses on which glasses they think would make the best sound, would resonate the best, would sing the best. And then after failing on a dry try and a non-washed try, and having been taught about the friction, vibration stuff, I would go ahead and wash the glasses and then wash hands, and we would move forward from there. So the vinegar is good because it cuts down on oil. So I would have them dip their finger and then flick off the excess, and then we would try the empty glass. And we would let them try that. Then we could compare water volumes, and they would make a hypothesis as to whether or not the tone would be higher or lower based on the water level. So they would make their hypothesis, and then we would try that. And just to drive the point home, we would try the one with most water, and then play the empty one. So adding water in the cup adds more mass, which will lower the tone. No mass, or light or less mass, gives a higher tone, and more mass gives a lower tone. Then we would let them make a hypothesis as far as which glasses will create the best singing or the easiest singing or whatever. I thought these would be gorgeous, but they are really hard to produce noise with. And I think what I figured out was, because these are okay. Hey, Graham, come hold that bass for me, please. Thank you, buddy. Good. And then go ahead and hold that one. So it was interesting to me that these did not sing the same. And what I noticed was that and you can see it here, that the lip or the edge is thicker on this glass than it is on this glass. This is much thinner. And it's got more surface area for my finger to touch and create that friction with, and to create more song. So go ahead and hold that one again. And then if we do the one with a thinner lip, it's just a lot harder. I'm getting just a little bit there, but it's hard. And I think that's what's going on with, that's one of the things that's going on with this. These are very dainty, but I'm going to have the kids observe and look at the difference between these glasses and this glass. And I'm also going to have them, look ahead for that one. And I think the reason that we're having such a good production of sound on these is because they come up and in. whereas this one is almost fluted out. And I think that massively changes the surface level that it's catching. It's just not, it's hard. Okay, and then I'm gonna have them make a guess on these, and hopefully, or whatever, they'll notice. What do you think about this one? What do you think is gonna happen?
It might be hard like that one, but it's like thicker like that.
Yeah, it's thicker like this one on top. What do you notice is different about this one than this one?
This one kind of has some sharp points on.
Yeah, it's got some sharp points on it. It goes out and in and out and in. Do you think that will affect the sound?
Maybe.
I think it will. Let's try it. You hold the bass. So every time I move around here, it's, you know, going in and off of these, off and on, whatever, of these little points. And it's not letting me get enough surface area. So really the surface area I am touching is about as thin as this one. And then of course there's these bumps. So it's really not singing at all. Maybe a professional could get it to work, but I cannot. So it's fun to try the different kinds and have them guess. And then we go back to our handy dandy good singers. That do such a good job. And that is it.